2020年6月30日に香港で国家安全維持法が施行され丸3年が経過。この国安法をめぐっては、日本の大学に留学中の20代の香港人女子学生が3月に香港に帰郷した際、日本滞在中に SNS に香港独立に関する投稿をしたとして国安法違反で逮捕されるなど、香港当局による締め付けが強まっている。一方、中国本土では昨年白紙革命が起き、日本そして世界でもこの運動が広がった。さらに経済面では、習近平国家主席によってデジタル人民元の基軸通貨化が進められていることも問題となっている。今、中国の民主活動家はこれらの問題に対してどのように立ち向かっているのか。天安門事件の元リーダーで6月にオープンしたニューヨーク天安門博物館の学芸員でもある周鋒鎖氏に話を聞いた。
Recently, we have finished Tiananmen Museum. The museum singles the continuation of the fight for truth since 1989. It was first largely done by Hong Kong until 2020. When it was broken first by pandemic and later by national security law. But now, we have rebuilt this in New York City. It means the fire of hope still there, continues. 34 years has passed. The pursuit of justice continues because this government is still denying the massacre. That's why we need to preserve truth by commemorating. I've been following this. I think in China everything is controlled. It is just another way to deny private property. Basically, if the central government has a control, they can do everything. That basically makes like taxation and government confiscation at will. It's definitely not a good direction for most Chinese people. But of course, it enables the government. I think recently they have cracked down a lot on what they call internet finance. For example, I think it was and financial that was supposed to go public, and then they significantly restricted it. That's for fear of losing control. That's always the direction that Xi Jinping is going. He is paranoid of losing control, so his intuition is always control and more control. Of course, that will have a detrimental effect in the long term, but for him, it's very clear that he is more concerned about keeping CCP in power and himself as basically the emperor. That's all he cares. He doesn't care much about the economy. For example, during the A4 movement, we have witnessed, I think, jump in the use of VPN for people to access outside world because they feel like information in China was so controlled, and they were in urgency to learn more because for them, the zero COVID, it was a life and a death situation. So I think by estimate, there are between 50 million to 100 million VPN users in China. Even though that's a small fraction, but this represents, the most educated and wealthy population in China. They have a very big influence. So I think on that, there's a lot we can do to influence people in China by doing things on this virtual community that connect people.
White paper movement.
Definitely, yeah. No matter how hard they build a wall, how tall it is, there will be a connection. So I think on that I'm very optimistic. I think white paper movement confirms the validity of people using all kinds of ways to access free information, and it could drive important changes in China.